What's up with it? This your homie Contact, CEO of the record label Money Up Records, still at it again. I want y'all to look at that view back there, man. What a view. Oh, let me see. Ain't no car. Make sure ain't no cars coming. Look at this view back there. Hold up, ain't nothing coming. Let me see. All right, look at that. Look at that. Let me see if y'all can see that. Damn. Hold on. Damn, can you get that view? Damn. I wish y'all could see what I see, that view. Beautiful view. So I'm up here getting started for my day. Just came from Grand and Natural Bridge and just moving around. Got a couple of donations. I wasn't banking on the donations, still trying to move the music or whatever. But, you know, it is what it is. That Money Up Records hat that I was telling you about, I know y'all tripping because I ain't wearing no crown. But the Money Up Records hat come today. Probably around 2 or 3. I'll probably be at work. So I had it out tomorrow. Go to the studio tonight. Pay rent probably around 4 o'clock tomorrow. And we got the show that's coming up next Friday at Bite and Brew in Delmar from 7 to 10 at night next Friday. So y'all make sure y'all come out. Tickets will be $30, $50 to perform. And then we're going to also broadcast this on TV. That's if everything come back right. This your CEO Contact. Make sure y'all check out Money Up Records Radio. Get y'all a subscription. That digital, they say that digital popping, man. I've been doing this digital stuff since 2012. And I ain't never seen it. I ain't never really made that much money digital, man. I always get played out my money digital. Even with my stuff being broadcasted on TV, they try to pay me digital. And I'm like, broadcast pay different than digital. But the people with ASCAP got a problem with me, so instead of paying me digital, paying me broadcast, they pay me digital, and then they cut out the artists who videos that I played on my show, Money Up Records. Instead of paying them, they didn't pay them at all. But before they did that, they tried to give me their royalties, give me 50% of their royalties. And I went back like, nah, I don't have ownership or agreement for their stuff. You know, I have agreement to broadcast their stuff, but how I set up the agreement, they kept full ownership. You see what I'm saying? So ASCAP come around and try to relinquish ownership to me, and I had to call them back like, nah, keep them brothers got their own companies. Why you trying to give me pieces of their company and their art that they control? I don't have agreement for that. I just have agreement for a non-exclusive right to play their stuff. You know what I'm saying? So when it's all said and done, the broadcasting network needed to pay us, and ASCAP needed to pay us. Instead of them paying us, they didn't pay us at all. At first, they tried to relinquish their rights to me, and then when I got in touch with them, like, nah, they got their own companies, give them their credit. Then they was like, fuck it, well, we ain't gonna pay them, and we ain't gonna pay you. I had to wait 2 years. After 2 years, they was like, fuck it, okay, we gonna pay you, but instead of paying me broadcast, they pay me streaming. Streaming is 1,000 of a penny. Broadcasting is 100 times the dollar. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, they got over real bad. I did like 5 episodes, and then after that, my door get kicked in. I lose my place of residency, and you know, I'm dealing with a lot. A lot of people like, why did you step off the throne? I didn't step off the throne. I was forced off the throne off of people getting information on me and moving on me, trying to find flaws and dinks in my system, and then using paperwork and crooked officials to do the things that they did. You know, I wasn't supposed to lose my place of residency. I wasn't supposed to be bouncing from place to place. And the whole purpose of them doing that is because when I had my place of residence, my home base, they couldn't control or stop me from doing what I was doing. I was constantly attaining and achieving success. And with me achieving that success, I mean, things was just unlimited. But I had situations before I lost my place of residency where I wasn't even home and the cops was getting called on me. Cops come knocking on my door every time of the day. Even times I wasn't there. One time I was coming from running promotion, and I'm walking to my door and I see 3 or 4 officers, which was like chiefs, knocking on my door. And they asking me, they telling me it's a noise complaint. I'm like, how's a noise complaint? Ain't nothing known in their house, you know? So I was being targeted, but I was being targeted due to the grounds of me controlling my own, not only record label, but media company. So I'm not mad. That's just how they played it. And ever since then, like around August the 2nd, I've been subject to the land. So I've been bouncing from Westport, North County, Southside, all over, and now I'm downtown. And, you know, still trying to keep it going. A lot of people saying they hearing different stuff about me. I'm smoking dope, and not only smoking dope, selling dope, and all this other shit that they try to throw on my character on the grounds that I properly played the game how it's supposed to go. And my homeboy was like, I don't understand how you follow all the rules, pay all the taxes, and do all the things that you do, and you still end up in a bad situation. Well, what we looking at from this government shutdown, like I said, it's a lot of crooked stuff going on. A lot of my doggone copyrights came up missing. Not only did my copyrights come up missing, my physical, my hard drives and everything that I had on me in my book bags had about 200 pounds of data and stuff from my book bag, and that was stole 45 days of me being homeless. So, you know, and the things that's something else that I didn't understand. Family members that I was staying with, that I was paying to stay with, they would kick me out, not rock with me, and I got mail going to their house. I wouldn't even get the mail. So I wasn't even able to stay up on the court trial or none of those things because, like I say, it seemed like everybody was working against me. It was times I was receiving checks coming in, and even when the checks that's supposed to be corrected, I never received it. I had checks on me when I had my book bag. You know, and my intention was to cash them for emergency when I need money. I couldn't do that. They stole the book bag and stuff from me. I'm talking about constant surveillance that I've been under, that they've been monitoring and trying to figure out how to pull or move on me or steal something from me. Now I'm staying in a residential care facility downtown on North Florissant, and I got people stealing from me, going in my pocket while I'm asleep, stealing my clothes, stealing socks off my fucking feet. Socks off my feet. While I'm asleep, I wake up in the morning, my socks off. I'm like, what the fuck? You took my socks? Ain't no telling what else you took. But I ain't mad at the situation. It's all a living lesson, a learning lesson, and, you know, part of that growing, part of growing. So, you know, I'm not mad at the situation. I'm just letting y'all know what it is. I'm still keeping it going. This your homie Contact, CEO of the record label Money Up Records, the original founder, creator, and also the artist. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Make sure y'all check out Money Up Records Radio. We do accept donations, and they are deeply appreciated. On the side of that, make sure, like I say, you come to the show we doing next Friday. If you can, snatch you some physical. It's hard as hell for me to get the physical to you, but God willing, you will get those physicals, believe. I had a couple of situations within the last 5 years where I was put in a tricky situation, but I was still able to get the physical to the people. And they was like, damn, the funny thing about it, they knew of the shit that I was going through, and they was like, damn, you still sacrificed to make sure I get this CD? What kind of shit is that? And I'm like, shit, it is what it is. You know, I'm a man of my word. Not only am I a man of my word, you support me, I'm going to support you. I'm going to go all out. When I give you my word, I'm there. If you purchase something from me, I'll make sure you get it. That's just what it is. And it's always been like this. Like I say, this your homie Contact, CEO of the record label. Make sure y'all check out Money Up Records Radio. Keep God first. Everything will fall into place. Money Up is a thought process. Make sure y'all understand that. Rock with that. It is what it is. Keep it going. One love. Peace.